All right. Okay. A very good day, everyone. You're welcome to Healthy Living with BOFA. I'm Betsy Olayinka Folari Akinlosotu, your host. Today on our program, as usual, our focus is on the health and wellness, and we all know that, which is basically means our body, mind, environment, spirit, the community we live in, the feelings we have for each other, which is emotions, finances, and the work we do, and that is our career. I've said this multiple times on this program that each aspect of this wellness can affect our quality of life. This is the reason why we bring to you on this program every Sunday professionals and experts from various fields to educate us more on this area, health and wellness. In an integrative nutritional world, food goes far beyond just what's on our plate. And for this reason, as an integrative nutrition health coach, we holistically integrate into nutritional world, health, exercise, physical activities, education, creativity, career, love and relationship, joy, finances, spiritual connection, home cooking, environment, and social life. These are the primary foods that nurtures us off the plate and create an optimal health. They are cycle of life that come first before the food on our plate. While vegetables, fruits, grains, seed, water, and other foods are secondary. These are edible food which are only being used as a way of alleviating or suppressing our biological hunger. They do not account for the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual nourishment that we all receive from primary food I just mentioned earlier. This simply means we must be physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually balanced before we can think or eat edible food. Let me bring to your awareness today that if you eat all healthy food in the whole wide world and your primary food is not balanced and you cannot operate, nothing on earth you can do. So career, relationship with others, maintaining a healthy relationship with one another, physical activities, that is exercise you do every day, and the spirituality are the aspects of your life that affect how you feel day in and day out, because it is how you live your life, what you believe in, and what you do. It is also medically and scientifically proven that if our primary food is balanced, every other things will fall in place and take a good shape. Therefore, both our primary and secondary food must be balanced for optimal health. Last week, we had on the program an educationist who was on the program to educate us on how education is very important. And I want to say thanks to Dr. Gad for coming on the program last week to bless us. Today, we have a guest who will be teaching us how to be creative, how to maximize our gifts, ideas, creativity, talent, and so on. How to showcase our potentials in life. Many people have these gifts in them, but how to go about it, how to bring it to the world, is the problem they are facing today. A lot of talent has been buried. A lot of ideas, potentials has been put underneath, sitting on it. Today, we have a brother all the way from Nigeria who is going to be showcasing his talent, his gifts, and creativity. Before I bring in our guests, let us quickly have our health corner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host for Health Corner, Oluwabusala, Living Healthy with BOFA. Now, today's topic is prostate examination and early detection. Now, let's jump right into it. What is a prostate versus prostate exam? A prostate is a male gland located underneath the bladder and is about the size of a chestnut. In this cut section, you can see the part of the urethra is in seat with the prostate gland. Versus a prostate exam, your healthcare provider will insert a gloved finger into your rectum and feel the prostate for hard, lumpy, or abnormal areas. The test takes only a few minutes to complete. You may feel slightly momentarily discomfort during the test. The procedure does not cause significant pain or any damage to the prostate. The purpose of an exam. A prostate exam can help your doctor diagnose an enlarged or inflamed prostate. It can also help to diagnose prostate cancer, which is the second most common form of cancer among American men. The exam typically involves a digital rectal exam, DRE, and a test for prostate-specific antigen. Early detection. Men should begin having prostate exams at age of 40. African Americans commonly have prostate cancer from previous male generations, grandpa, fathers, all the way down to sons. Men who have been tested and have a PSA of less than 2.5 ng/ml may only need to be retested every 2 years. Screening should be done yearly for men whose PSA level is 2.5 ng/ml or higher. Symptoms: frequent urination, weak or interrupted urine flow, or the need to strain the empty bladder, the urge to urinate frequently at night, blood in urine, blood in seminal fluid, new onset of erectile dysfunction, pain or burning during urination, which is much less common, discomfort or pain when sitting caused by an enlarged prostate. Treatment. Some types of prostate cancer grow slowly. In some of these cases, moderate is recommended. Other types are aggressive and require radiation, surgery, hormone therapy, chemotherapy, or other treatments, such as 1. Supportive care, palliative care and monitoring for changes or improvement. 2. Medical procedure, bacteriotherapy and radiation therapy. 3. Surgery, laparoscopic radical prostatectomy and prostatectomy. 4. Medications, hormone-associated therapy, bone health, chemotherapy, and urinary retention medication. 5. Natural ways, such as healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, seeds, grains, and much more. I'll give you time to look at the graph next to it. Key takeaways. 1. Prostate cancer has various ways of disrupting the normal flow of life of those who have this disease. Number 2, this disease is highly treatable as long as you detect it in time. Number 3, lastly, wear your mask and keep 6 feet apart. And always remember, I love you, God loves you, loves yourself. I'm your host, Oluwabusala, signing off. See you next week.
All right. Wow. Welcome back from Health Corners to our interview segment. Okay. Before I move on, I would like to show you some of our guests' works, some few creativity that he has put in place before now. I would like to show you that.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I can lay There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. That's all I'm doing well. I hope that you're safe and that I'll cause you're not here. If I can lay it down beside you, I would. If I can lay it down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I would do. I hope that you're safe and we talk that I'll see you soon. If I can lay down beside you, love to hear your voice, not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I can lay down beside you, I would every night. When nothing love to hear your voice, that's all I'm not sleeping well. I hope that you're safe and that you'll see you soon. If I can lay down beside you, I would.
Wow, this is awesome. Isn't it awesome? It's so beautiful and creative. My goodness. We have our guests on the program, so you just relax. Put your 2 feet on your couch or on your coffee table, and let's get started. Now we have our guest on this program. Let me just bring him up on the program so that you can see that face, the face that have been doing wonders, the face that have been so creative and awesome. It is a pleasure having you on the program today. When I look at all your creativity, your work you've put together, I feel like, my goodness, this is a gift. This is a talent. And I must commend you for that. This is Mr. Edu Oludamilare Kaosa. Do I get it right? Okay, let's welcome our brother all the way from Nigeria, our motherland, to New York on Healthy Living with BOFA. Mr. Edu, you're welcome on Healthy Living with BOFA today, and I'm so excited to have you. It is a pleasure having you on the program. Can you just say hello to our viewers who are watching you right now?
Hello,
We can't hear you.
I'm unmuted. You hear it?
Mr. Edu, can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
But we can't hear you. Can you just put, maybe you want to take the Headset. Exactly. Let's see. Maybe that's gonna work.
What about now?
Yes, that's fine. That's right. It's good. We can hear you. And I believe all the viewers can hear you. Please, if you can hear our guests, quickly send us a message on the chat box on YouTube so that we can put things right. Please, it's very important we have it the right way we're supposed to do it. This is very important. And Mr. Edu, can you quickly say hello to the viewers? Tell them your name.
Okay.
Your how it's been like, the motivation behind this. Tell us about yourself. You know, what brings you to this type of business? Tell us in about 20 seconds. We want to know that before we move on to other questions.
Okay. Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon. We are in evening Lagos State here, about 7:30 p.m. I'll be 7 for something p.m. My name is Edu Oludamilare Kauzar, and I go by didame.nij.ent on Instagram. And I think the fruit carving thing, it's all about ingenuity. It's the talent that is embedded in me that I married with my exposure towards supplying hotels fruits. So got to a point where we have to make a living out of the creativity. And here we find ourselves using the fruits to make beauties. So that is my story.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us these challenges you encounter or you face in this type of business? I know it's a very skillful business. It requires a lot of skills, techniques to get it done. What are the challenges that you might one way or the other face while doing this?
Nigeria is a peculiar country that I don't think the government encourages commercial agriculture at a large scale. So the species of watermelon that will actually be so befitting for the craft will be the one that has a dark green back like the one I'm holding. And this species is quite scarce. So you can actually have just one in about 1,000 or one in 2,000. You understand? So it's difficult. Then the tools, the knife we use in carving, all these tiny knife, the way you see it, they are not readily available in the market. You understand? And when you want to order it, the money for shipping and everything will make this small knife amount to close to 10,000 naira. You understand? So all those things are challenges. Then awareness. You are talking about healthy living now. You understand? A lot of Nigerians are coming up in that regard. So when people start appreciating fruit as much as they ought to do, then this our work will be more appreciated. Now it still lack that appreciation. It's only for those that appreciate art. You understand? There are two things about this business now: the art aspect, the aesthetic aspect, the beauty aspect, then the fruit itself. You understand? The healthy value that comes with the fruits. Those two things. You understand? By the time the healthy living aspect is being appreciated, by the time the art aspect is being appreciated, and those two merged together will definitely take this business to a very high level.
I got you. I got you. You're right. Now, some people master the technique. Why some do have teachers like someone like you to teach them, and some others studied it by themselves, like you do. Because I'm not sure if you studied from other people, you master it, by yourself. Just maybe you go somewhere to learn it. When and where did you master fruit carving? Did you have a teacher or did you teach yourself? Tell us.
The simple truth is, I taught myself most of the things you are saying. It's pure ingenuity. What you need is the basics. When you have the basics, then the only thing that will make you to excel in this is your own ingenuity, your creativity aspect of you. That is just it. So I had an opportunity of being exposed to it by someone who can actually not do what I'm doing right now. You
Wow.
understand?
Mhm.
Yes. So that at that point, I would say, okay, I teach myself most of these things. And the fact that like Thailand now, it's more or less their culture to carve. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So now I see them as my own contemporary. I compete with those in Thailand. That is why my work is at this level. I don't see myself as okay in the land of the blind, and one eye man is the king. You understand?
Mhm.
So I use those that are actually using this. They have it as their culture. I use them as my own contemporaries. So I
Wow.
compete with them. That is what got me to this level.
Wow. And you did it very well. It was when I saw your work, I feel like is it I don't know, maybe you just painted on that water lemon, watermelon, or you just I don't know. But when I look at it, you doing the one for our logo, I was like, my goodness, this is Italian. And is it? Can I ask? Let me ask this: is this something anyone can just start carving, or is it require a special skill? Or I could just like for instance, I'm into event management. I manage event. I also decorate that event. And
Okay.
sometimes I will have to source for fruit artists for my client who love to have fruit displays in their party. And is this something that I can just get up one morning if my client requests for this and said, Betty, let's have food arrangement. And I start taking my knife, the one I have in my kitchen, I start, cutting, shaping. Is this something that anyone can just start carving or what?
It's not something that anyone can just start. And I'll be too full of myself if I think I am the only. I'm the only type that God created. You understand?
That's true.
So God created so many talented people out there. You understand? Some of them does not even know they have that skill in them yet.
That's
You
true.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing about it is this: some of us are natural teacher. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
If I do something in a particular way, before I have to do it that same way again, I would have asked myself like 10 million questions. Do you understand? Is
Mm-hmm.
this the actually best way I can go about it? Do you understand? And even while doing it, I just have a way of trying other means, and I will realize that okay, I'm getting better at it. Do you understand? So some people are like that, and I think I am like that. Do you understand? Why some people will be spared, do you understand, before they can actually get to this level? We are all different kind of human beings. Now, I have paved the way to this level. I can help others. You understand? Not to go through the crude or the rigorous method I went through. You understand? All the trial by error method that I did. Do you get? Now, I can actually teach them to get better at it in no time. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But for you to just wake up a day and say, okay, you've seen it and you want to start doing exactly what, no, it doesn't work that way.
So
There are,
basically, it's required inspiration,
yeah,
determination, love for it, and
exactly.
most importantly, it requires talent, skill that is in you. If you that skill goes to this type of things, you will do it perfectly. Even if you go to school, that is why you see many people doing better than their masters because it's in them. They are gifted in such things to do it. And meanwhile, their teacher, master who is teaching them, went somewhere to learn it. It's not in them. So you see many people doing better. And that is that I think that's what I see in you. Because the perfection, the end result of what you did that I've seen, it turns me like this is a talent. It's really in you. And I must commend you and I want to say congratulations for that. Now, you know, it took some people a few months or forever to master something, especially things like this that
Okay,
requires special skill
okay.
and concentration. How long did it take to be skilled in this type of business.
In that regard, again, I will ask you not to generalize. You understand? You just mentioned the fact that some people are born, let me say, someone like me, I can proudly say that I teach better than my teacher in few hours or in few, you understand? So what I'm trying to say in essence is I can gain from you and develop what you've given me. You understand? It is not everybody that can do that. Do you understand? So if it takes me, let me say, 1 week to master a particular craft, you understand? It will probably take some people a whole year to master that same craft. It will take some people about 2 weeks or thereabout.
Wow.
Do you understand? So that's why I would say don't generalize in that regard. But one thing is key. One thing is key. What is key there is that it is like a success. It is not a destination. You understand? You acquire this skill as you grow. You understand? It's a journey through life. Do you get? So you stop learning until you are 6 feet underneath. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So every day is an opportunity to learn, to add to what you have.
That's true.
Yeah, so that is so perfecting it. Now, if you ask me, I won't see myself as being perfect yet. Do you understand? And I don't think I will ever be perfect.
So
Do you get?
that's true. Nobody's perfect. So it depends on how skillful you are. Maybe you've already had it in you to be designing, decorating. Because when I started decorating, I didn't learn it from nowhere, from nobody. I just started decorating my room, my this, my that, and before you know, I turned into business. So I didn't learn event management or decoration from nobody. That means it is in me. So some people like that, it takes them less, days, weeks, months to get it right. Okay, I got you. So now, some people use catalog. I mean, cantaloupe. I'm not sure maybe you have it in Nigeria. It's like melon, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Then grapefruit, for instance.
Okay.
Is it because watermelon is colorful, so it attracts people and more powerful than other fruits? Is that the reason why you use watermelon, or do you use other fruits apart from watermelon?
Okay. You are almost answering the question you're asking already.
Really?
You understand? Yes. Now, if you look at pumpkin, for example, you understand, pumpkin will afford you their durability. Whatever you carved with pumpkin can last on the shelf for decoration, you understand, for a whole day, 2 days, and you'll still be there. That's pumpkin for you. But the whole color is just orange. You understand? You don't have varieties of color. The cantaloupe you're talking about is just one color. Do you understand? Now, if you look at other fruits, they don't afford you those varieties of color. But with the watermelon, it's as good as you're writing on a chalk or on a marker board. Do you understand? The white backgrounds, see this white background, you understand? The white background here will make this.
Can you put it up a little bit so that our viewers can see? That's fine. Okay, that's the one that our guest, Mr. Edu, just created for our logo, LD Living with BOFA. You're looking at it right now on your screen. Go ahead.
So what I'm trying to say in essence is the contrast between the white background and the green color, you understand, makes your carving more conspicuous. You understand? Like you can actually identify whatever it is, the theme that you have on the watermelon, you can identify it from afar. Do you understand? Yeah. So now that appreciates whatever you are doing better. So what I'm trying to say in essence is the varieties of color, the green, the white that follows it, then the red in it. Most of the time, if you want to carve something like flora, like let me say flower itself, you understand? Roses, for example. Roses comes in red, do you understand? And you have the leaf in green, do you understand? With watermelon, you can actually achieve that. You carve the rose like in 3D, some roses that you can actually feel, do you understand? And you have the green parts showing you, giving you opportunity to carve the leaf as well. And you don't need to paint, do you get? So now that is a serious advantage that watermelon had over other fruits.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. And it's also a big type of fruit that you can, do so
Job
many things on.
crafts.
Like it
Yes.
has more space that you can. I got
Yes.
it. Now, which other tools do you, use when you carve that watermelon? Is it just regular knife? Because I think you're showing us one knife now, and I see it's quite different from other regular knives we use at home. Is there any other tools? Okay.
Now, if you can look at these knives very well,
Mhm.
can you see how pointed this one mouth is?
Yes.
How pointed it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it is more like you need to, okay, I don't know if you can actually see this very well. Let me try and see if you can see this. See the fonts at that living, healthy living.
Can you put it a little bit up? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we see. Yeah, perfect. That's good.
That font, you see how tiny it is.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
no way you can use any knife to get this thing carved out if the knife is not as pointed as this.
You can't do it.
You can never achieve that. You understand? So it's more like you have a ball pen that you want to write all this curvy handwriting. You
Mhm.
understand? So if you have something like a marker that is bigger than that ball pen, you definitely won't be able to achieve the same thing.
Hmm.
You
Wow.
understand?
Yes.
So now, and if you are going to take this thing as a business, you
Mhm.
understand? You're going to do it professionally, then you'll be ready to. This is a two bag.
Okay.
Can you see
I see.
two in the bag?
Yes, sure.
Like about 80 pieces in one bag, like this.
Okay.
So now, it's not like I use those tools every time, but
Okay.
you need to have them in case there's need for it.
All right.
You
Okay.
won't be, you won't have any shortcoming, or you won't have any
Okay, Mr. Edu, we
restriction.
have
You understand?
questions from
In your
our
creativity.
viewers, and the question is saying that can you, can you carve other fruits or vegetables? That's the question. If yes, what other fruits can you carve?
Okay. Yes, I can carve with other fruits. Even if when teaching, do you understand?
Mhm.
I have three stages of this craft. We have the basic, the intermediate, and the professional stage. For a basic student, like you are learning basics, I won't teach you carving with watermelon. I'll teach
Okay.
you carving with soft fruits like apple, like cucumber. You
Okay.
understand?
Mhm.
Like ripe pawpaw. It is more easier to manipulate compared to watermelon. The back is a bit hard. You cannot even attempt carving with pumpkin until you get to a professional level.
Wow.
You understand?
Mhm.
So if you actually follow me on my Instagram, you understand? You go back to my early works that I did for the basic students. You see where I use apple to carve swam, to carve snowballs, to carve goodie bowl, goodie cups. You understand, like that. I use carrots to carve rose. Do you understand? So then this Halloween period, is synonymous with pumpkin. Do you
Mhm.
understand? Yes,
Mhm.
I did a job for a hotel. You understand? And they love
So,
pumpkin
are you celebrating? You just
Halloween.
mentioned Halloween. Are you celebrating Halloween in Nigeria now?
You don't know we copied everything from the Western world?
Really?
Yes, we do.
Listen, I'm hearing it for the first time that they're now celebrating Halloween in
Then
Nigeria.
you know be very active on Instagram. Most of our celebrities have special outfit for Halloween these days.
Wow. And we Nigerian, most of us, I mean the Christian, we don't celebrate. I've never allowed my kids to go out and do such because we look at it as, devilish thing, teaching our kids to, it's so scary. That's the word. But we
Well,
buy, chocolates, candy and stuff in our house we eat, but we don't go out from door to door and be taking, because that's the fun. Doing Halloween, going from one. Anyway, let's move on and leave Halloween aside because of our time. And Mr.
okay.
Edu, there are many fruits and vegetables that can also be carved, such as melon, papaya, we call it pawpaw in Nigeria, pumpkin,
Yes.
carrots, cucumber, and so on. And how long does it take to carve one watermelon?
Well, that's again,
And
let me say,
excuse me, I'm asking this because we have many people that might probably be interested in this kind of business. And seriously, I will be sending some youth that we also empower who are really interested in this type of business. I will be sending them to you to train them, which we are going to be responsible for anything that is going to cost. So I'm asking if and I'm asking this question so that our people back home, our youth who are just sitting down home, doing nothing, believing that their certificate is going to give them, going to provide job for them one day, and that one day never comes. So seeing you coming out, and that's why we bring a lot of people that can educate us. Last week we have a PhD holder. Is a
okay,
lecturer at University of Lagos.
okay.
And besides his profession as a lecturer, he
Mhm.
also into comedy, acting. Because
Okay.
when I saw all the video he sent to me doing acting, comedy, I felt like really seriously, and a youth who are only holding a bachelor degree certificate, associate degree, are sitting down still waiting for a 9 to 5, 8 to 4 job. And meanwhile, there are a lot of talent in there which they are sleeping on. So, and that's one of the reasons we always bring people like you and other people we have had in the past to come on this program and educate, enlighten, and also advise our youth to look for other things, to look inside of them and see what they're good in and they showcase them. And for this, 1 second, I am going to announce on this program to our viewers, if you have anyone that is so talented and you want to showcase them, they've been doing wonderfully in our community and no one to bring this talent out, please contact us on this program. We will bring them to spotlight. We will showcase them. We will empower them, and the whole world will discover them. Please call my number. My number is 347-613-5485. We would love to have them on this program to educate others, to use them as an example for others who are just sitting down doing nothing. Please, I will be expecting your call. There is a lot of ways you can help others. You don't have to give money because many people believe that giving it's only about money. It is not. You can give your ideas, your experience. You can help people in so many ways. So if you see people like that, who you see potential, gifts in them, please don't hesitate to contact us. We would love to have them on this program to showcase their talent. Thank you for watching Healthy Living with BOFA. Mr. Edu, I'm sorry to cut you short. Go ahead with your answer, please.
Okay. The time it will take, let me say, average of 2 hours to 5 hours.
To carve watermelon?
Yes, depending on how detailed the work is going to be.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So now, you saw the video that I was doing. There were 8-minute videos, there were 5-minute videos, 3-minute videos, like that. You understand?
Yes.
And by the time you put all those minutes together, you're already rolling into 2 hours.
That's true.
You understand? So now, it's a function of how much time you put into practicing. the kind of carving that normally takes me like 5 hours before, you understand, will take me nothing. Will take me not more than like 2 hours now.
Wow.
You understand? So as I advance, you understand, one of the things that you gain is how faster to do it.
Hmm.
I know when you gain confidence, you understand, in doing things, you know what knife to use at what point in time. Do you understand? So you change those tools and it makes your work a lot more convenient for you. You understand? So it's a function of practice, practice, and perfection.
Hmm. Good. I have another question. I think you've already answered that, and it's related to the training. They want to know if you train people, because I think you've mentioned it in your introduction or when I was asking you
Yeah,
question. They want to know if you train people in
yeah.
this skill, and if yes, how do you go about it? How do we start? How do we contact you? That's the question from our viewers.
Well, yes, I do teach. Yes, and I can brag about the fact that I'm a good teacher anyway. So I have a Instagram handle that, okay, those things I have easy access. You can access me through my Instagram handle more. My numbers and everything are always displayed there. You understand? Well, anybody that is interested in learning how to carve should just contact me. It's as easy as that.
Okay, so
Now,
what is the process? Are we going to collect forms? How do we get it started?
yes,
That's what they really want to know.
yes, the form is 7,000 naira. And if you get the form, you are coming with your passport photograph. You fill the form, fill information. It's I don't train any age below 7.
Okay, so it has to be 8 years and above.
Above, exactly.
And what
So
about the tools? Do we have to get the tools ourselves, or you are going to provide that while we pay for it, or how does it work?
yes, if I leave you to get the tools yourself, you probably spend years and not getting it. You
Or you might
understand?
probably get the wrong one.
The wrong one. So I can, hey, I like transparency most of the time. You understand? So I can tell you the sites to order for, or which of the Nigerian counterpart are selling.
Okay.
Right now, I'm working on trying to get where to start carving my own knife. I mean, to start making my own knives. The
Okay.
popular knives for this carving, you have a Thai carving knife from Thailand. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So I'm working on small projects. I want to have Edu carving knife. Do you understand?
Good.
So because I know exactly what the knife should look like. I know what the knife can do when it looks like this. Do you
Mhm.
understand? So I'm trying to, and with that, I think I'll be able to break the barriers, you understand, and bring the price a little bit more reasonable compared to going through hell to get those tools.
Wow,
I have,
that's awesome, and that's very thoughtful of you. And that also will grow your business. And a lot of people will find it easier to get into this type of business. And the next question I want to ask you is, how long does it take? I mean, the apprenticeship, the training, how
okay,
long does it take? Or have I asked that? Okay, if I'm coming to you, I want to master. How
okay,
many years, how many months will I stay with you training this?
okay. Now, I mentioned the fact that there are 3 stages to it. You understand? And people learn faster than each other. Do you get? So now, for those that are like an average student, the basic class is just 5 different classes. You understand? Average of 3 hours a day. But I usually advise that they have just 2 classes in a week so
Mhm.
that they will have other days to practice exactly what they've learned. Sometimes you think you have actually gotten the techniques. It is when you are left alone, that's when you realize that no, this thing is not easy. Do you understand? So by the time you're coming the next day, you have questions to ask. You
Hmm.
understand?
Yes.
And with my help, you'll be able to overcome that hurdle. So now, for that basic class, as I mentioned, 5 classes. So if you are having 2 classes per week, do you understand? In like 3 weeks, you are done with basic class. You get? Now, that 3 weeks, let's say about a month, you are done with basics. About a month, you are done with intermediate. About a month, you are done with professional class. So in 3 months, and during the process, if I have job, like a real life job now, weekends job, you understand? I will advise the person to come along, you understand? To feel the because there's always a pressure to deliver, you understand, at a particular point, at a particular time. So it's not just about sitting at your convenient spot and carving. You have job to deliver. Most of the time when I have job to deliver like that, I carve overnight. I want my fruit fresh to the event. You understand? So if I'm going to, so all those things are to be learned. You understand? Instead of you learning it in a hard way, I'll tell you these are things to do, these are things not to do. You understand? Avoid anything caffeine for this period to so period. Make sure you sleep at least 3-4 hours within so period to so period. You'll be vibrant enough to go through so period. You understand? And you not go and crash at the event. So all those things are to be learned, and I will definitely carry the person along.
So basically, it will take about nothing less than 3 months
Not
to
less than 3 months.
do. Perfect. Who are your targets? Who are your target? Your customer, your client? Who?
You know the good things about this business, and that is why I am so hopeful. Like I'm full of hope. You understand? We don't have age restriction to my clients. We don't have gender restriction.
Good.
Do you understand? Everybody needs fruits. Look at it from the point that who needs fruits? Anybody that needs fruits are my clients.
Good.
Now you need fruits, but I am giving you an aesthetic value. Do you understand? That are not easily come by. You can't go to the shelf, you can't go to the market and just buy those aesthetic value. Do you understand? So now where cake cannot work, fruit carving works there. You understand? If you have seen my interview on BBC, wherever, you understand? I made mention of the fact that look, nobody takes cake to a funeral. Do you understand? But you see, we have beautiful carvings for funeral. You understand? Celebration of life, exit of an icon.
So you're telling me that you serve everybody.
Everybody.
So that means my birthday is January 7th. And I know my man is on this program looking at me. I want fruit from Mr. Edu. And I want to design. I want to see myself because one of the video I just shared with our viewers. It has a woman and a man and a couple that they holding one another. You carve it. I'm like, my goodness, I want this. So my man is on this program is looking at me. I want a fruit from Mr. Edu. How to get him is never my business. It is none of my business. Get across to him and get my birthday gift as that Mr. Edu. So, Mr. Edu, thank you for educating us. And that's what you just mentioned, that this is for everybody because we all need to eat fruits and vegetables. Exactly. For what? Because we need antioxidants that is going to prevent us from getting sick or contacting any infection or have any health conditions. We have a lot of nutrients that is going to prevent us from all these diseases flying around us. So for this reason, the next question is going to take us to impact of wellness and good nutrition. And the first question on that is, what are the benefits of fruit? You sell it, you eat it, you give to people. You must have known this impact, the benefit, the importance of eating this fruit and vegetables. Tell us in 1 to 3 seconds the benefit of fruit and vegetables in our body system.
Let me quickly chip in something. You understand? Like, okay, imagine you are a social animal that, okay, parties a lot and, you know, and that is synonymous with even taking alcohol. Do you understand? Do you know that most of the time when I have events like that, I'm always happy because my whole system will be detoxified. You understand? Like taking in cucumber on empty stomach, you understand? You are almost guaranteed that, look, no matter the alcohol in the system, the toxins are definitely going to be washed away. Do you understand? These fruits, they kind of rejuvenate the cells. They make you look younger. Okay, now looking at me, can you guess my age?
No, I'm not going to guess.
Are you shy?
I'm not going to guess because I don't think I'll get it right. But
Okay.
honestly, if I say something, I might probably get it or wrong. Because like
Okay.
myself, I
Okay.
don't look my age either. And this is one of the benefits I get from fruits and vegetables.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. They have this anti-aging effect.
That's
You
true.
understand? And you maintain this weight that is ideal for your body system. Do you
Yes,
understand?
big body, right?
Exactly. You understand? So all those things are things that look. It makes me like give me joy that I am in the field that I am right now. You
Good,
understand?
good.
My children are very healthy. They look very healthy. You
Because they
understand?
eat fruits and vegetables. That's
You
it.
understand? So I have a brother that is a millionaire. Do you understand? But when you put my children and his children, they are not. You understand? Different. Do you get? So what I'm saying in essence is it's all round well-being that fruits and veg will afford you. You understand? If you have a particular lifestyle, it will even extend your year of casualties to, like the lifestyle I'm talking about now. If you are the smoker, if you are the alcoholic person, you understand? You really need fruits to be coming back on track.
That's true. That's true.
So,
Thank you so much for enlightening us on that. I tell people that you don't have to go to college and obtain this bachelor degree, PhD, master's degree before you can know the importance of the food you eat. It's a
exactly.
matter of sitting down, look at the importance of what you want to buy from the market before
Yeah.
even purchasing them. Imagine somebody going to the farm produce section and begin to pick fruits and vegetables, and compare to those who go to these grocery store and the junk and begin to pick all those things there, like a processed food, refined food. You definitely, it's obvious that you can't get the same thing someone is getting from farm produce products from the same one you get from junk.
Don't get it twisted,
Something
though.
that
Sorry,
common
sorry,
sense.
don't get it twisted, though. One, you are buying poison that you still need extra money to cleanse your system.
Mhm.
The other one, you are buying like a drug. You understand? Natural drug to keep you healthy. So you understand the difference?
That's what I'm saying, that it's quite different. We should use our common sense to see the difference. The difference is what we're talking about here. You know what this is going to give you. You know this is what this one is going to give you. That's what I'm saying, that you do need to go to college. And even if you don't have the understanding of it, it is written on it. When you buy things, I tell people, read the nutrition facts. It's going to tell you everything. And if you don't get it from there, you can go online and research on whatever you buy. I do something when my doctor prescribed the medication for me. When I take it home, I begin to research the side effect. If I see any side effect that says possibility you can have cancer, I'm not going to take it. Seriously, the possibility you're going to have high blood pressure, all those killing disease, health conditions. I'm just going to leave it aside. I won't take it. Because when I was doing my pharmacology in school, I was told that this medication only relieve signs, symptoms. They don't cure.
Yes.
I know that. And since then, I made up my mind that, you know what? I'm not going to swallow any medication. I'm going to eat it raw. Because all these vegetables, these herbs used to produce this medication. And when they are adding chemical to it reduces the power, the potency in that. And why didn't I just go straight to the thing they use, these fruits and vegetables they use for this medication, these herbs, these leaves, and swallow it and get all the nutrients it's going to give me, rather than taking medication pills that is just going to make me relieve a while, then the symptoms come back again. Mr. Edu, I must confess that you're a great, wonderful, gifted man on the planet. And I want to thank you for coming on this program. And
Thank
lastly, before we go, I would like you to advise our youth out there. Your advice is going to go a long way today. I say it every time on this program to encourage them. Maybe hearing from you who is in that business, it will also help. Please, in few minutes, put your word of encouragement on here for us.
Well, sometimes it's good to just encourage, but sometimes you have to look at what is the root sometimes. Do you know that a lot of people are out there wondering if they've been given any talent at all, or are they good for anything at all? Do you understand?
Mhm.
But the truth is, there's no human being that God has created that God has not embedded in that person one or two gifts. Do you understand? You know, even being a talkative is a gift.
That's true. I agree
You
with
understand?
you.
People talk on CNN, talk on radio station, and they earn a living.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
That's
So
true.
now, whatever it takes that you think you have in you as a youth,
Mhm.
think of how positive, you understand, to transform that talent or gift that God has given you. Because I believe that there's nobody that God has created that has not given one or two gifts that will make you excel in life.
That's true.
Now, first, that is first thing they should find out
Hmm.
about themselves. You
Yes,
understand? Most of the time, nobody will help you discover that. That is usually the problem. Most of the time, nobody will help you discover. You have to discover that in you. Anything that you feel relaxed doing, you understand? And
Mhm.
people tend to praise you doing those things. Look inward into those things, you understand? If they can actually be your breakthrough to stardom, to success.
That's true.
Well, with little that you mentioned, you said someone came last time, the person was a BSc, I mean a PhD holder. I am a master degree holder as I am.
Mhm.
I did a BSc geography. I did MSc resource analysis and a minor in remote sensing. I'm a GIS person. I have an AAT, Associate of Accounting Technician. It means I did accounting. You understand? I am an artist. I'm a bunch of so many things. Do you understand? And yet, it still looks like I've not even really broken even. Do you understand? But the faith has to be there. You understand? You have to have this strong faith that definitely you are going to break through.
That's
Yorùbá
true.
sọ pé alágbẹ̀dẹ tó ń lurin lójú kan àmì lórí, you understand? If you
Mhm.
keep doing same thing, you understand, and people get to know you for it, do you understand? With time, people will start calling you whenever that thing comes to their mind. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, whatever you know how to do it diligently. With time, you surely smile to the bank.
That's true. That's true. I agree with you. Wow, my goodness. This is very, very exciting, creative, and loving. I love it so much. I love this edition because it's really based on nutrition, fruits and vegetables and stuff. And I want to say to our viewers, creativity as one of the primary foods that determine our quality, healthy lifestyle. Take it like that. You have nothing to take out or to add to what I just said. It is one of the primary food because if you don't have education, you have ideas, you have creativity in you that can turn to as a career and bring money, the income. And this is the income you need to purchase this healthy food we're talking about. So this creativity, education, finances come first as primary food before secondary food, which is the food on our plate. So this primary food could be a substitute for education, I mean creativity, if you have no opportunity to go to college and obtain degree, because a lot of people that even have degree, they do nothing with this degree, no employment. And today in Nigeria, the employment has really declined. We have problem with employment. And now, if you have gifts in you, such as creativity, you can maximize it and you bring income for yourself without waiting for government to do it for you. And this is the reason why we always bring talented people, professionals on this program. You know, our guest is showing us, look at it, it's like it's painted on that watermelon. That is creativity. And if you don't have education, you can substitute your ideas, your talent, your creativity to bring money into your pocket. And I promise you that that potential, the gift in you, the creativity in you, can invent and create things that generates income for you. You will live a healthy life because 50% of these basic needs we need in life will be solved with your talent, with your ideas. And today, I want to say thank you to our guest, Mr. Edu, for coming on Healthy Living with BOFA to bless us, to educate us more on what creativity is all about. It is food. It is not edible, but it is one of the food we must eat first before the food on our plate. Mr. Edu, I want to say thank you so much for coming on the program. I really appreciate you for this, and I pray for more wisdom, the good health you need to do your things, because that's the most things we need in life. Without this good health, we can't do anything. And I pray the Lord will endow you with this quality health and good one in Jesus' name. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so blessed. It's an honor to have you on the program. Thank you so much. And we might probably call you back on this program, and I'm sure you will say yes to our call. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. God bless your family. Thank you so much. Bye. You're welcome. Okay, viewers, we have come to the end of the show at this time, and that is all for today on Interview with Experts segment. And again, we want to say thank you to Mr. Edu for taking his time to honor us on Healthy Living with BOFA. He's such a wonderful, talented guy, very creative and ambitious. We want to say thank you for this. And today on our nutrition segment, let's quickly see what we have on our nutrition segment. As usual, we're going to be talking on fruits and vegetables today. Let's look at the benefits we have on the fruits and vegetables. Our guests have already, educated us a little bit on the benefits of vegetables. Today, I'm going to tell you a few more on the benefits of vegetables and fruit. Number one, fruit and vegetables keep the body more ideal. They are good source of dietary fiber, meaning it makes you to go to the restroom, to release, to move your bowel on time, which help maintain a healthy gut and prevent constipation and other digestion. A diet that is high in fiber can also reduce your risk of bowel cancer and other diseases. Number two, because fruits and vegetables are naturally low in fat and calories, it suppresses hunger and makes the fat burning more optimal. And number three of the benefits of fruits and vegetables, especially vegetables, are the important source of many nutrients such as potassium, fiber, folate, that which is folic acid, vitamin A, vitamin C are right there in these vegetables. The next one I'm going to mention that is fruits and vegetables are low in sodium, fats, and cholesterol. So you're good to go to eat fruits and vegetables. And this is the reason why we recommend fruits and vegetables for people that suffer for high blood pressure and diabetes. And lastly, the benefit of fruits and vegetables helps maintain good, healthy body, such as nice body, nice shape, smooth and soft skin. And it's also an anti-aging property. You look younger, slim, to your spouse or to everybody around you. Now, I believe these tips will help someone put things right when it comes to your healthy lifestyle. I am not saying you should just experiment on fruits and vegetables alone, but you need fruits and vegetables which are vitamins and minerals to break down your carb, which you're getting from your energy foods such as carbohydrate, protein, and so on. So you want to experiment more on fruit and vegetable to get all this benefit. I want to say thank you so much for coming on Healthy Living with BOFA to join us today. And we really appreciate your support. We do. And I pray for good health and peace. I'll see you next week in good health. Keep distance and make sure you put your face mask. God bless you. God bless me. Bye.